Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I invite you to take this journey with me. I'm going to do a general read, particularly surrounding the energy of the full moon in Virgo, which is coming up February 19th, 2019. So without further ado, collective, Journey Squad members, we're going to see what tarot has to say for many of you out there that could possibly be needing some guidance and understanding on how to release yourself and free yourself through this full moon energy that's going to be the closest to the earth it has been in a while. Many of you out there might take advantage of this opportunity to purge and go within and cut out what no longer serves you. I've pre-shuffled. I'm giving it a couple more whirls so my subscribers and my Journey Squad members can see how I get it in. And without further ado, I already pre-shuffled the clarifying deck that I'm going to use in case I have to clarify and get more information regarding certain energies. However, moving forward, collective, let's see what Spirit in the tarot has to show us for the full moon in Virgo. Earth sign quality, Virgo. Very grounded and is well on his way. Okay, y'all. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Swords. It's understandable, especially with this full moon being very close to the earth. A lot of energies that are within that we've been repressing need to be brought to the surface with the energy of the moon. That's why we're being granted an opportunity to release and let go of this 9 of Swords energy. Whatever has been pressing you, afflicting you, oppressing you, keeping you in your mind, laid up at night, can't sleep, can't think, can't eat. I'm here to tell you, we're going to take it one energy at a time and find out exactly what this Virgo and full moon is going to represent for you guys out there in the collective. Alright, y'all? So if you're ready, let's go. Show me what I need to know, Spirit. For my subscribers and for the collective. Overall general message. Full moon in Virgo. King of Pentacles in the reverse. A lot of people out there in the collective and overall throughout this universe have also been affected and afflicted by this type of negative energy. The King of Pentacles in the reverse is very self-centered and selfish and only thinks about himself at the end of the day. And with this 9 of Swords being an overall theme of this read, it's showing me that whatever this energy is in your life, in your circle, in your presence, it's time for you to come to a greater understanding by digging deep within your own depths of your mind and get out of that anguish and stop wasting your time on this King of Pentacles in the reverse, because the only thing they're causing you is more anxiety and grief. We're going to clarify him. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. A lot of you out there are coming to some sort of equilibrium and balance within yourself. Sooner rather than later, I assume. Especially with this full moon in Virgo. A lot of you out there are going to begin to understand that it's only through the thinking process that you can come into this type of energy where you will find that balance within yourself, to be aware that there's someone in your life that's causing you anxiety and grief. That's what this full moon is about. This full moon is granting many people out there an opportunity to look within themselves and to look around and ask themselves, what is it that they need to release and let go of? Are they juggling things in the right manner? And so far, from what I'm seeing, whatever this energy is, it could be you, collective, or it could be someone you know close to you. A lot of you out there in the collective, you're going to come to the grips. It's time for you to start dropping some of them pentacles and lighten the load within your mind. And realize at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you can do this on your own. If you got to deal with an energy that is selfish, self-centered, and doesn't care about anyone but their own needs at the end of the day. Okay? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. It's all about finding that balance within. If it was in the upright, I would tell you, you have to find a balance outside of yourself. You're juggling too many things. But y'all coming out in the reverse, Journey Squad. So that's telling me you starting to see things for what they really are. The full moon in Virgo is a representation of illumination. Things that have been hidden in the dark for so long within the deep trenches of your own mind, collective. Throughout all that pain and suffering and lonely nights of anxiety and fear of not knowing which path to take or what to drop and what to hold on to. A lot of you out there is going to come to the conclusion that whatever energy you've been dealing with or interacting with, it's no longer serving you, and it's time for you to start dropping some dimes on people. What we got here? What I just said, y'all. I'm telling you. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. Eight of Swords in the reverse. I just stated previously, the full moon in Virgo is all about illumination. It's about bringing things that were once hidden in the dark into the light. You no longer are going to allow this Nine of Swords energy to continue to keep you in a state of imbalance. All due to this King of Pentacles energy where, you know, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, no matter how much effort, hard work you put into a connection with an individual that harbors this negative energy, things inside yourself will continue to stay in balance until you make that conscious decision to go deep within your own self and ask yourself some tough, hardcore questions. What are you really holding on to? Is it serving you? And once y'all start digging deep within your own minds, y'all gonna start to realize that you got the power to release yourself, to free yourself from your own burdens that you place upon your own mental state of well-being. All in efforts of holding on to a connection that was never there to serve you. It was there to teach you a lesson. And now that we're in the full moon in Virgo, it's time to get grounded, y'all. It's time to find that stability and balance within. You heard me? Use this eight of swords to your advantage. Do not allow this King of Pentacles energy where you have suffered and endured greatly many sleepless nights over a connection that was not even for your highest good. And I'm so proud to relay this message to the collective, because a lot of you out there, y'all gonna be coming to that understanding that why do you gotta continue to hurt yourself when you have the ability to find that balance within and release those burdens one sword at a time. It's a process, baby boy, baby girl. I'm telling you right now, it's a process. But once you become enlightened and you start illuminating from the inside out, whatever tries to intercept this energy will no longer be effective, because you have gone within your own state of mind to understand that no matter how much effort and hard work you put into certain connections and people and places and things, you understand one thing: it begins and it ends with you, collective. And can't nobody free you from the horrors and the grips of your own self-sabotaging, self-defeating thoughts, all rooted and grounded in an individual or energy that you're being surrounded by that has kept you entrapped for many moons, not knowing how to release and let go. But I'm here to tell you, the full moon in Virgo is your opportunity to free yourself from the utter despair and desperation that has kept you guys up late at night. All it takes is one thought for the domino effect to take place. And once that happens, that's why this Eight of Swords is in the reverse. A lot of you is going to heed the warnings that you've been surrounding yourself by unavailable people, financially, emotionally, and even physically. But ultimately, it's our responsibility as an individual to take back our power and release ourselves from the chains of illusions and seclusions. Ten of Cups in the reverse. It's funny how the Ten of Cups in the reverse comes right after the Eight of Swords in the reverse, collective. And the reason why I say that is because once you find that inner strength and inner balance to release things that are no longer serving you, your whole world is going to be flipped upside down. But that's what the full moon is here to help you to understand. Is to teach you the lessons that you was unable to come to terms and grips with, and you was unable to free yourself from this nightmarish energy which had you in a state of fear of releasing this type of energy that was in your life. And even though you're going to lose some things to find balance within yourself, you're going to lose this Ten of Cups. The lie is over, collective. Whatever you believe was your happy home within a connection regarding that King of Pentacles that popped out first and foremost, this full moon in Virgo is going to hit a lot of people over the head, and y'all going to be going through some feelings. And I just want y'all to know, if y'all need to talk, hit me with a comment and let me know. Email me, do something, because right now the powers that be are working behind the scenes. And even though you might not see it or you might not believe it, I'm letting you know, once you start releasing and going within and purging and freeing yourself from the madness and the insanity, you're going to lose more than this King of Pentacles. You're going to lose the false foundation he came with. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, collective, many of you out there could be suffering in silence and staying in connections that are not serving you, your family, or your future for your highest good. And it's going to take a lot of strength and honor within oneself to know that only you possess the ability to release yourself from that blindfold and start to see the reality unfold. A moment at a time, y'all. What's next? Six of Pentacles in the reverse. In the upright, the Six of Pentacles represents equal give and take. But in the reverse, many of you will start to become well aware that because of this purging that you're going to be experiencing through this full moon energy, a lot of you are going to start to see the light. And a lot of things that you thought was for your best interest and your highest good regarding this King of Pentacles connection in your life, you're going to start to understand the reasons why you're starting to look at your reality in an upside down type of manner. What once was will no longer be. And it's all stemming from finding that balance and that strength to drop that King of Pentacles. Come out of your own head. Stop staying up at night trying to fix the problem. Because the only problem in life that we have is the problems we create by not seeing things for what they really are. And with this Ten of Cups in the reverse, whatever happy home and wish fulfillment you believed, collective, that y'all was really sitting in, the universe is going to show you that it was never an equal give or take exchange. It was always a one-sided situation regarding this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles had you in a state of frozen fear, of not knowing how to move forward and to free yourself and find that balance within you, not him, not her, not an outside person, place, or things. But as long as they kept you in a perpetual state of fear and anxiety, you could not have the ability to start dropping them swords one at a time, to start seeing the light. That what was once your happy home was built not with this energy, but it was built on your own accord, collective. So many of you you're gonna start seeing that you've been in a one-sided, unrequited type of situation with a person for many, many moons. With this overall energy being a Nine of Swords, I'm telling you, there is hope at the end of the tunnel. Because when it's all said and done, when you start coming to see the truth for what it really is, that this happy home was not built on an equal give and take exchange. It was built on your back. You carry the burden to hold this foundation together. For many of you out there. And as a result, we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. No longer wanting to put in any work or effort to compete and fight to hold the fort down. This is what I'm picking up right now. A lot of you out there in the collective, including my subscribers and Journey Squad members, I'm pretty sure you found yourself in, how can I put it, bottomless situations where you always had to compete and fight for this King of Pentacles attention and affection. But at the end of the day, you always come out on the losing end of the receiving stick, having to continue to put in your all and getting nothing back in return but a false hope and a promise and a dream. Most of you out there, y'all gonna come to that epiphany within yourselves that the only way to free yourself from this blindfold is to start dropping some things that you know are not good for your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul. Because spiritually, at the end of the day, when you have to find yourself surrendering to what was and not what is, you living in the past. Nine of Swords. Fear of moving forward. Fear of releasing things that are no longer serving you. And as a result, most of y'all gonna see the light during this full moon. But there's still some of you out there that are not going to be willing to surrender. And you're going to keep trying to put in your all to hold on to a connection that's going to keep you in a state of imbalance within yourself, where you won't be able to make the right conscious mental decisions to start looking at your situation and how the Six of Pentacles is affecting your overall health in general. Emotionally, physically, when you find yourself carrying the burdens of a connection, trying to hold the fort down all on your own, it takes a toll on you physically. So this Five of Wands is telling me, most of you out there during this full moon, y'all going to surrender, you're going to fall back, you're going to let things fall to the wayside because you starting to come to understand that no matter how much hard work and effort and how much pentacles invested into this connection, it was never going to be reciprocated. So y'all surrendering. Y'all allowing the purge to take place. And that's a positive sign I'm seeing. What's next? Yes, some of you, y'all probably be battling with that Three of Cups energy, looking back at the past, feeling depressed, sad, and lonely because of the truth of the matter is that this Ten of Cups, this Ten of Cups was not in your reality. It was based all on lies and illusions in a one-sided, unrequited situation in which that King of Pentacles had you in a state of depression before some of y'all decided to use that Eight of Swords energy and come out of the fog. However, there's still going to be some of y'all that's going to have an energy of being stuck in that cognitive dissonance, being stuck in disbelief, like you can't believe everything you worked hard for to achieve is going to be going down the drain. Because once you take the blindfolds off and them rose-colored glasses off and you start looking at the situation at hand for what it really is, and you start realizing that whatever you've been investing in all aspects of your life has not produced any return in a positive way, of course you're going to be depressed and looking at them empty cups, unwilling to look up at the new golden opportunity that waits and lies for you right around the corner. And that's what the full moon is all about. Opening your eyes, illuminating to those that are willing to go within and look up and actually start to receive the blessings that the universe has waiting for you guys. But it's going to take strength. It's going to take courage. And it's going to take the ability to exercise proper judgment within oneself, to know financially that King of Pentacles might have threw breadcrumbs at you guys, but at the end of the day, you was the one carrying the loaf to feed the whole family. And now that family that you once thought was yours is going to be flipped upside down with the Ten of Cups. Looky what we got here. This Emperor in the reverse. Oh yeah, there's gonna be some nastier altercations with this King of Pentacles energy. Trust and believe that. That's the Emperor. Oh yes, yes. He's showing up, and he's showing up in a very vulgar and antagonizing way. This is the type of energy that you do not want to be affiliated with when the truth is revealed. Because once you start speaking your truth and standing up for what you know is right within you, and you allow that person to see that you see the truth for what it is, and you recognize with this Six of Pentacles in the reverse that it was never an equal giving and exchange, this Emperor in the reverse is going to run the fuck away. I had to throw a curse in there one way or the other. But check it out. This Emperor in the reverse refuses to hold himself accountable for anything other than himself. Especially with this King of Pentacles energy. This could be the same person that you've been dealing with for a long, long time. That had you trapped and engulfed within your own feelings. Unable to see a future of anything prosperous coming towards you unless you put in all the work. And at the end of the day, they still walked away. And they chose themselves rather than choosing to listen to you and compromise and reckon and see things for what they have done. This Emperor in the reverse is sort of like a mama's boy too. They'll run for the hills when they're confronted with their own bullshit. And the moon is going to reveal a lot of secrets regarding certain individuals in the collective's lives, where some purging going to have to take place, whether you like it or not. The Nine of Swords energy is there for a reason. It's to let you be aware and be mindful, to keep your eyes open and your ears even open more. Because what you see and what you hear, you start to believe within yourself. And you've been entrapped with those negative energies of this Emperor in the reverse. Being controlling. Could be an abusive type of energy too. Because if we have the overall energy of the Nine of Swords in the upright, this is showing me that whoever this energy is that's in your life collective, they've been manipulative and abusive verbally, emotionally, and spiritually, to the point where you just started to give up on yourself. But never mind that, because at the end of the day, if you follow your heart and you listen to your inner self, you're going to free yourself from that Nine of Swords. And you're gonna see that this wish fulfillment that you thought you had with this energy right here and that King of Pentacles, it was all built on a faulty foundation. And when I say faulty, I mean the fault was all on you. Wasn't it, kid? That's the type of person this is. They put the blame and shame you, degrade you, devalue you, throw you under the bus. But when everything is going well and there's no problems in sight, they're the most loving and caring person in the world. But you show them a piece of their ass and see how fast they run away from you. What's next? Six of Wands. Yes, I'm telling you. This is a card that represents being recognized for your accomplishments and your achievements. But you know what I'm picking up on this card? Following those other energies with the Four of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Emperor in the reverse. Many of you out there, y'all gonna pat yourself on the back and be proud that you was able to free yourself from the bondage that this individual energy of the King of Pentacles had placed you in for so long. Y'all not gonna need nobody to recognize your worth, because you're gonna come to that understanding with the Six of Wands. Wands represent action, so a lot of you gonna take action, and it all starts emotionally with the Eight of Swords. This is where it begins, y'all. The truth begins once you set yourself free from the lie. And when it's all said and done, when you start placing people in their rightfully owned places where they need to be, with that Two of Pentacles, by releasing them to where they need to go, you're going to feel a sense of pride and positivity within yourself to know one thing. You don't need a crowd of people to clap for you, because you ain't doing it for the people. You're doing it for your self-preservation and your self-sanity, collective. And that's what illumination is about. Digging deep within oneself. Allowing the universe to work with you. Some of you are going to still be harboring the Five of Cups. However, we got the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups. So I'm strongly picking up like this connection that you've been with. It's been for a long time, and it's going to be a process to remove yourself from that state of fear with the Nine of Swords. But take note, you got the Eight of Swords in reverse. So a lot of you, if you follow your heart and you listen to your higher self and you go within and you start dropping those pentacles that have been weighing you down for so long and putting you in a state of unhappiness and unfulfillment, many of you out there is going to realize with this Six of Pentacles in the reverse that it was never about you. It was about what they can get from you. Because this Emperor in the reverse and that King of Pentacles in the reverse in this spread is simply telling me that they had you in such a state of confusion that when you do have to sever ties with that individual or that connection or whoever it may be, it's going to cause you some sadness and grief. But I'm letting you know right now, what do you prefer? To continuously sit in an overall energy of the Nine of Swords for the rest of your life, dealing with an unrequited situation where there was no balance or equal give and take, no exchange of love. Like honestly, the only cups of love that I see in here are the ones that come with grief and sadness and despair. And it's only through the hurt and the pain where many of you will understand that victory lies in the admission of defeat. And when I say that, I simply mean when you admit to yourself that you've been duped. You've been played for a fool and held down under pressure for so long. This Five of Cups energy right here. And you have the Five of Wands, 5 and 5, that's the 10. You have the 10 of Cups also in the reverse. So, with endings, there's always a new beginning. It's up to you, collective. It's up to you, my subscribers, my Journey Squad followers, to understand that even though 3 cups have spilled over, there's always the potential to make a bow face and retry again. Even if you have to start at 0. The 0 represents a fool. And many of you out there could have been playing the fool for this Emperor in the reverse and this King of Pentacles energy. Could be the same person, could be 2 different people. Take it how it resonates. Only you know your story. Only you know the pain and suffering that you have endured for such a long time, that you can come to the conclusion that you're tired of sitting in this mental anguish and feeling like you're unloved and unworthy to be loved. And it's all due to you carrying all the weight on your shoulders. Let's clarify. Spirit within me, the divine source that is connected to one conscious, I ask that you clarify for me for this full moon in Virgo read. Why is the King of Pentacles in the reverse for my collective and my subscribers? Show me what I need to know regarding the King of Pentacles. I thank you in advance for the clarification. Show me the truth. Why, Spirit? I asked you to show me the truth. Alright. I'm going to have to tell y'all the truth, collective. Whoever this King of Pentacles is being clarified by the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This Queen of Wands lacks self-esteem within herself. You know, she likes to sit in her own pity party and, you know, the type of energy where she wants everyone to feel sorry for her. So, due to this King of Pentacles being in the reverse, this is simply telling me, being clarified with this Queen of Wands, whoever you're connected with, it can go vice versa now, okay? This can be you, collective, or this can be you. Take it how it resonates. But I'm here to tell you, it's someone within your connection that wants you to feel sorry for them, despite knowing the truth that it's unrequited and it ain't no equal give and take. Somehow, some of you out there is going to try to play your ace in the hole card and try to hold on to a connection that is not serving you. And it all goes back to this Nine of Swords, because mentally and emotionally, a lot of you have been afflicted to the point of no return, where the only thing you can see is this King of Pentacles in the reverse, holding on to them for dear life, because you don't want your foundation to be rocked from right underneath your feet. But let me tell you something about how the universe works. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you try to resurrect the dead, you could cry all day and all night for this King of Pentacles to treat you right. And when it's all said and done, we're going to find out about what that Two of Pentacles, what's going on with that Two of Pentacles, y'all. Yes. I need to know myself. Victim mentality. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Oh, poor me, oh, poor me. And at the end of the day, there's no clarity being transferred between the two connections. King of Pentacles is self-centered. Queen of Wands in the reverse is not self-centered, but self-absorbed to a certain degree when life doesn't go the way she wants it to put it in light terms. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, please. Thank you. Exactly. Yeah. Two of Pentacles. I'm telling y'all, I ain't making this shit up. Many of you out there, y'all gonna embody this Queen of Swords energy. Y'all gonna cut straight to the chase. And you're gonna cut out what is no longer serving you. Like I've been saying throughout this whole reading. Because of this full moon energy, it's going to give you the ability, the courage, and the wisdom and the strength to go within yourself to know one thing. You sick and tired of dealing with a half-ass connection that is not producing anything but a false reality. And once you come to that epiphany within yourself, many of you out there, y'all going to understand. It's time to cut it out. It's time to drop them pentacles that are causing you grief, anxiety, misery, self-torture, self-depression. I'm telling you, can't nobody make you depressed. It's your thinking process that makes you feel like you ain't shit, because you giving your power to whoever this King of Pentacles energy is. And it's being clarified with the Queen of Wands. She giving away her power to this energy right here. She's allowing this King of Pentacles to see that she isn't worthy, that she can't stand for something, because she want to continue to fall for anything he produces for her. Okay, guys, might have to do a second part on this video. Oh, clarify the Eight of Swords, please. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Goodness. Alright. I hear you. Eight of Swords. I'm pretty sure many of y'all understand what the Eight of Swords represents. But let's get some more clarification. Show me what I need to know for the Eight of Swords. Ten of Cups. Once you come out of your own fog and you start cutting out things that are not serving you, look what's waiting for you around the corner, y'all. But it's going to take a lot of strength and courage to untie them knots, to remove that blindfold, to drop them swords in order for you to see that happiness is waiting for you. Your wish fulfillment has been there all along. And it starts with you, not with another human being, y'all. Clarify the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Should I? Let's see. Show me what I need to know for the Ten of Cups in the reverse, please. Guys, I might have to do a second part because my battery is running low. And I'm like almost 45 minutes and I'm not even halfway clarified. I do apologize for this long reading. Yes! Ten of Cups is clarified by the moon in the reverse. I'm telling you, the full moon in Virgo is here to teach you a lesson. It's to illuminate what was once in the dark, to bring it to the surface so you can become aware that whatever you thought was wish fulfillment within that King of Pentacles and the Emperor in the reverse energy, you're going to start to see the truth for what it really is, y'all. I'm going to have to cut it off right here, y'all. Oh man, let me keep going. I'm gonna just keep going. If it cut off, I'm gonna do a second part. Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. No longer hiding from the truth. Ten of Cups is clarified by the Moon card, y'all. A lot of y'all gonna start to see with the illumination from the light from the moon. The moon is going to reveal to you the truth. The self-deceptive energy and secrets that you have been telling yourself for so long in this connection, it will no longer be hidden. Show me what I need to know. Six of Pentacles, please. I thank you in advance. Six of Pentacles. What's the Six of Pentacles here? Thank you, Spirit. Once y'all come to the epiphany and the understanding that this Six of Pentacles was a one-sided situation, that's when Spirit is going to give you the ability and the opportunity to go within with that Eight of Swords in the reverse being clarified by the Ten of Cups. Also, you got clarification with this Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Spirit is showing you got the Ace of Cups waiting for you too. Ace of Cups is about self-love, self-worth, understanding that what you thought was real was only an illusion. And the truth will be revealed. That within this connection, it was never an equal exchange. It's time for you to start loving yourself enough to cut through the bullshit of this King of Pentacles in the reverse energy and this Emperor energy, and start banging them in the head to the white meat and let them know, like, yo, I see you for what you are, and you is not going to use and abuse me and keep me in a state of illusions and delusions, because I know I got enough sense and logic to go within my own mind. Because I am a thinking human being. And I have my own thoughts. And I will no longer allow you to control me in that way. That's for many of you out there. Five of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands, please. Looking good, y'all. Use this full moon energy to become illuminated from within. Don't fight. Don't fight against the grain. Allow the loss allow the loss to occur so you can feel it, deal with it, and understand that you got good things coming to you. But it's only through understanding in the application process that it's going to work for you when you exercise that Ace of Cups in your favor and know that whatever the moon energy that this individual was trying to keep from you, it will be revealed. And you no longer will be in that Nine of Swords energy. Most of y'all out there. Because that Queen of Swords, she ain't playing. She got that inner strength to let go of them pentacles. To balance herself from within. Speak her truth. Articulate her passion, her power. Five of Wands in the reverse, please. Yep. Many of y'all gonna start to realize that you better off going it solo. Nine of Pentacles. You could do bad all by yourself, collective. How about that, y'all? Let's get it. Can't go deeper than that. Once you surrender and you stop fighting against the grain and you realize within yourself that you don't even have to hold on to this negative Nancy energy and that you're going to be fine all on your own, because the truth will be revealed. What's done in the dark always comes to the light. It's up to you to take that opportunity with that Ace of Cups to start a brand new beginning. Four of Cups. No. We already know what the Four of Cups is about. Some of y'all gonna be feeling the burn. I ain't gonna lie. That's why that Queen of Wands is there. Some are gonna be stronger than others during this full moon process. But it's okay. The moon is gonna reveal it anyway. Emperor in the reverse. Well, I told you. This irresponsible energy wants to run for the hills. They're gonna refuse to communicate. They're gonna refuse to hear you. They're not gonna respect you. They like a irresponsible toddler. They lack the effectiveness in communication and articulating their fears. So what they do, they perpetuate and they put their fears onto you and make you feel as if you're the one that's doing something wrong. Six of Wands, y'all. Why? Why the Six of Wands is coming after the Emperor in the reverse? Show me what I need to know. Yes. This is a beautiful reading. Six of Wands. Full moon, please. Show me what I need to know. Being told, take it from the bottom. Queen of Cups. In the reverse. Six of Wands is being clarified by the Queen of Cups. This Emperor in the reverse that's refusing to communicate with you. Some of you out there, y'all still going to be in this Nine of Swords energy. Therefore, y'all going to be harboring the energy of the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Y'all going to emotionally cut yourselves off from anything because of the simple fact that this Emperor has manipulated and abused you emotionally and mentally for so long that the only interaction and clarification you're going to need is from that negative energy. But I'm here to tell you, stop allowing yourself to give your power and your strength to an individual that basically ain't shit. Because at the end of the day, they will leave you high and dry. High and dry. Five of Cups. Five of Cups, please. Guys, I'm on 6%. I got y'all. I'm coming. Can't rush this process though. What's the Five of Cups about? Oh, calm down. Five of Cups, please. Show me what I need to know. Yes. Show me what I need to know for the collective. Okay. Take it from the top. no new passionate start, no new beginning, no new opportunity within this connection, because many of you out there, y'all gonna come to understand and realize that what you thought was your reality is being illuminated, and the truth is going to set you free. Because once you start looking deep within your own self, you're gonna start to see that you harbored them 10 of cups within you all along. Despite you feeling a loss, you're human. It's understandable.